Hey everybody, welcome to another Frostgrave Battle Report. I'm back with Scenario 2 from Perilous Dark, the solo and cooperative play supplement for Frostgrave, and we're following the adventures of Paxton Darke, my new Necromancer, made completely with the cool North Star plastics, the official Frostgrave like plastic frames and stuff like that, and their quest to see what's in Isher's weapon shop. Scenario 2. So we broke down a door last mission. We were almost completely overwhelmed by vapor snakes, showing that the solo mode of Frostgrave is not easy. And this time around, we're going to break into this weapon shop that we broke the door down and secured the area in front of and figure out what's in there. The most valuable stuff is locked in a cabinet at the back, and we have to turn 2 magical locks at the same time, legends say, to get into it. So I'll show you the table. I'll show you the current state of Paxton Darke and Killian and their warband, and we'll get this underway. Here's Paxton Darke and friends. Killian, his apprentice, next to him. Haven't gotten to level 2. They're a bit more powerful. Fight +3, fight +1 for the apprentice. And then his companions, we've got Dord the Barbarian back there, and his war paint, and his axe covered in blood. We have Felger, unfortunately, taking a nap, who's my treasure hunter. He's not here right now. And then Smit, the infantryman, and his old employer, Sir Desnir, who's fallen on hard times, being a hedge knight. Then we have Draws, my archer, and then Kier, my thief. I got some out-of-game spells to do. First Ray Zombie. I need an 8 normally, but I'm +2, so a 6 or better, and Jeeves the zombie will arrive. He does. Sweet. We're joined by Jeeves, as per tradition. Second chance on a 10 to do it. Here we are, set up for Ishar's weapon shop. Now, our entrance is right here in the center of the table, and there are 4 spawn points, 1 in each corner, numbered 1 through 4, clockwise. And 8 Gnoll thugs begin on the table in the corner. There's also a pair of Gnoll knights that are hanging out over here in front of the weapon cabinet. There's the 2 magical locks. You can see them here. There's 2 runes. If ever I end a turn with one of my fighters in contact with both of them, it unlocks, and 2 treasure tokens spawn up front. Now these can be exchanged automatically for a Sword of Wounding and Healing and Vampiric Crossbow if I want, or I can roll on the table as normal. And every turn, more Gnolls show up. Now, if the end of turn 5, the big Gnoll chieftain hasn't shown up, Borak, he shows up automatically on a random spawn point. I'm gonna forge this door, but I do get to try and brew a potion first. And the brewing potion for me is on a 14 and a 16. So potion healing, see if I can brew one with the boss. Nope. And then on a 16 for the apprentice. No potion from last game now, so everyone's going to deploy within 4 inches of the doorway. This is the only exit point for the table for me right now. And I have to try and secure the treasures and get them back off the board to end the game. So we're deployed, and we're into round 1 wizard phase. And I think we're going to take a group activate here with... Oh, who do we want to have group activate? I think probably the knight, Sir Desnir, and the archer. Or do we want to send... No, you know what? We send Jeeves. Jeeves is just going to walk forward. We'll group activate with him and also the archer. So he'll be the closest here, which will be nice. And then we'll move up with the boss. He'll move his 6, just staying behind here. We'll just move again, making sure we're not quite within first move range. And we're going to shoot a bow, not moving, into the closest thug. See, the thug is fight +2. And it gets a 20, and we miss. Spell, I think we're going to put Fleet Feet on ourselves for +2 movement. And we need a 10 to do that. Chronomancer's aligned, so a 12. Can we get a 12? 6? Do we cut for 6? We do have a heal pot. I think we cut for 6 and just get it off. It is better than anything else. So we have Speedy Feet now left. Creatures with fight 5 or 20 health, so the apprentice gets to go next. And Killian, who do you want to group activate with? Well, I think we're going to send our thief up and our barbarian. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Oh, you know what? No, our thief and our infantryman, just to support the boss. So the thief moving first, he goes 7. He's going to head straight up to here because we need him to unlock that door at some point. And then Killian himself is going to go 6, just stick close to the boss. And then our infantryman is going to move up 6 as well. In skills, we've got a bunch of things we can do, but I think we're going to bone dart with our friend Killian, and he's going to shoot a thug over here. Get bone dart off, and it will be a +5 shooting test if he does. So does he get his 10? He does, and it's a +5 shooting test against the closest thug, who is at +2, +3 because Killian moved, +4 because of the intervening terrain. We missed that he has bonitis. So the thief snuggling up 3.5, and then the infantryman just walking another 3. Pushed in between here. Well, now this is the first mission to use a target point, and the target point replaces the normal uncontrolled monster rules. Any gnolls that can't see one of my models will move towards the center of the table with its first move instead, and if it can see someone, it'll move again. So starting with the closest model, this thug's going to go up 6 and then 3 more, and just snap into Jeeves. Same here. These ones are going to do much the same thing, moving 9. I know the models are for archers, but that's because we don't have that many gnolls. And to get a box of gnolls at some point. 7.5 because they are knights and they are slow to here. And this one going much the same up next to him. And these folks going 9 towards the middle because they can't see anyone. So just heading up and heading up. At least up to the corner with the last 2 thugs. Best not to destroy the table. Alright, well, soldier phase. Sir Desnir can go first. Now, he's not going to get any supporting bonus here, but he's going to try and crush this gnoll. So, walking in 5. He's fight +4 against its fight +2. He gets a 17 to its fight of 8, and he will do 7 points of damage and drive it back. Points of damage, he'll drive it back an inch. Have at you. Gord. I mean, he could just literally jump over this, which is what he's going to do. Brah! It'll snap in. And he's going to hit it with the axe. Arian. So he's fight +4 against its fight +2. That's an 18, 20 damage. Just kills it because it's a double-handed weapon. All of our soldiers who have not yet activated, meaning it is end of round spawn time. Let's see who's showing up. It's 12 Knight on spawn 4, so Knight shows up over here. Have a Null Knight miniature. Phase, and we can activate with both the Infantryman if we want, and Killian, but I think we're just going to go with... I mean, it doesn't really make any difference. I think we just go ourselves. And we are going to walk 8, heading this way, I think. We'll go back to it with Killian. Do we want to do that? We just want to go in the middle here? Yeah, I think we're just going to go long. We're going to walk 8 over to here. Staying outside of 9 of everybody, hopefully. With our fleet feet. And we're going to chuck a bone dart into that knight. Bone dart into that badly wounded one, which I think is a better idea. That's what we'll do. So, throwing a bone dart. Oh, sorry, actually, everyone else needs to move. Infantryman's going to go. He'll go his 6 and just stand next to the boss. Oh, even better. You know what we'll do? We'll drain life. That's what we'll do. Because he's at will -1. So for, sorry, steal health rather. Because you only got 3 health left and we'll get 3 health back. That's a way better play. So it needs a 10 for steal health. We got a 3. And even if I cut for it, that's not going to do anything. So that means that I failed by 7. I'm going to take 2 damage. No, 1 damage and go down to 8. Did not help. And then... he's just going to move up, I think. Phase. I think we just start running. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go sit through the doorway. Like so, going 6. And then we're going to, we'll stay within 3 of Jeeves just in case. And we're going to try and hum a bone dart at that guy. It will be on first a 10 to get cast because he's an apprentice. And we do. And so it's shoot +5, and he'll be fight +5 because I moved +6 because of the terrain. So that's going to be a 15 to my 15, so it's a tie, meaning it misses. Right then, that's apprentice phase. So we're on to creatures. So starting with the one in melee, he'll move 0 and then fight Jeeves. Thug is +2 against Jeeves +0. Ho ho ho! Alright, well, 8 points of damage and drives him back. Sweet, with whom you should not mess. And then he's going to move in, but he'll snap. So that's going to make Jeeves fight +2 against fight +2. Back this guy. Kind of 6 to a grand total of 10. Jeeves' armor 12 of those takes no damage. Fights the barbarian, so that's going to be +4 for Dorg against +2 for that thug. 22 with a double-handed weapon. Yeah, that guy's no longer a null. No problem, as they say. This is probably this knight. He'll move 5 and not quite make it, and then 2.5. So 5 will take him to here, and then 2.5 will get him within snap range. Dorg likes to fight, so he's going to snap if they fight later. And then next closest is going to be this knight, who will go 7.5 and not quite make it. Much the same with the next one. These guys will end up going 9, so and an inch, and then an inch. So they just end up not quite within an inch, but everybody's getting danger close. The thief they can see, so once again they'll go 9 and an inch, and the same thing next to him. It's no country for old men in here. I had a grenade spell, but I don't. And that's all of the baddies. So my soldier phase, my thief could go. And he's just going to be like, later nerds. So he's going to go 7 to this corner and then 3.5 more up to here. Be like, I'm going to go open the lock. Sir Desnier's going to go. Oh no. Do I want to do my shooting first? Yeah, Sir Desnier's going to go. He's going to try and hit this guy. He'll be fight +6 against +2. 27, yeah, or 25. Yeah, that's no longer a null. And he's just going to head on up 5, getting in the mix with everybody. Jeeves is going to go. He feels pretty good about just walking away. So he's going to go 4 to here, and then 2 more, and just walk up behind. And then the archer's going to take a shot at this guy. +2 against +2. One arrow him out. That's a 9 to a 20. We just missed. Dord, can you just kill this guy? Fight +4 against fight +4. It's knight against barbarian. Who wins? All signs point to Dord, so that's going to be a 18, 20 because of the damage bonus. -13 is 7 points. He'll have 3 left. And we'll drive him back an inch, because why not? Just make him chase us. And then we'll just go 6 and be like, nah, come get me. Go to there. I think we're just going to have the archer guard the doorway. So it's reinforcements for the gnolls. What shows up? 18. Rock! Dun, 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 the fanciest of gnolls. But he is fight +5, which means he's going to go before the apprentice goes. He's armor 12, +6 will, and 16 wounds. Large trained weapon, gnoll savagery, and immune to mind control. So Borak savagery spreads to his tribe. Any gnolls within 12 inches get +1 damage. And doesn't affect his double-handed weapon. And he's immune to mind control. We kept everybody close. So I think we're going to group activate with Sir Desnier. And that's going to be what we do. And my infantryman, and with Smit. So Smit and Desnier are going to go in. So Smit's going to go first. He's just going to dive into these two. And he'll force combat and he'll force combat. And then Smith's going to go and walk 5, or sorry, Desnier's going to walk 5 up to here. But that at least gets everybody under control. And so that means we can go 6 with the whiz around the corner. And just ignore those zones of control. Fight for me, children. He's going to go first and fight that knight. No supporting bonus, but it'll be +4 against +4. 20 critical hit. Oh my god. Okay, so 24 with a critical hit. So yeah, that's a dead knight no matter what. Just crushes him. We have the infantryman Smith attack. Just a regular gnoll. Just a regular gnoll. He'll gain a bonus because creatures don't get it. So it'll be +2 against +3. 21, sure, why not? Just slices him in half as well. It's a bad day to mess with the virtuous chivalry. Just stealing some health. Oh, I get to go 2 extra inches. I forgot. I'm zippy fast. So let's be zippy fast. And yeah, do I want to steal some life? I think I do. Some life from, I guess, the knight, because he's the one we want to try and wreck. So casting on a steal health on a 10. We do, and then he's got to beat a 13 with +1. Nope. Sorry, knights are, yeah, +1, so it doesn't do it. So he'll take 3 damage, and I'll gain 3 and go to 11. I got a spell off. And a 9. Well, then Borak goes, and he's just going to go 7.5 towards my wizard, because it's all, oh no, wait, he's faster than that. Never mind, he's not a knight. He's like speed 6. Yeah, he's going 9. He's going fast. He's going to head up over here. That's not the end of the world. So, in apprentice phase, we're going to activate with Jeeves. Jeeves is going to walk 4 and be like, brains. And then I think we're going to have, yeah, we'll have you go as well. You're going to go up to here. I end up fighting otherwise. I really want to shoot bone dart him though. We're just going to do that. We're going to go up to 6 to here. And then Jeeves is going to move again and move 2. Just to stand in front, and then we're going to throw a bone dart. Well, he's down there, and then we're going to throw a bone dart downrange. 10 from Killian. gets it off with a 20. Could use that again, and then it's going to be shoot +5 against fight +5 for Borak. So shoot +5 against fight +5. Oh, could have been great. 10 to 13 we miss. Them done. So starting with this knight, starting with these guys in melee, so we'll have the knight go first. He gets +4 against +3. He's not wounded, fighting against Smit. So a 10 to Smit's 6, which means that he will win, but not do any damage. +2 against +3. Gets a 9 to 9, so they both take damage, but actually he'll take 1, because double-handed weapon, go to a 9, and he'll take none. Not bad. Then it's going to be, I guess, you, and you're just going to go fight my archer, because I couldn't kill you, I couldn't finish you off with anybody. And it's going to be one fight at +2 against +2. Come on, draws. Yeah, 21, just finishes them off. Murder time for these bad guys. The next closest would be probably you, but I think you're closer to Sir Desnir. Looks like 3 and less than 3. So you're going to pile in and be a thug, try and fight Sir Desnir, who was apparently the best hire ever. +4 against +2. Yeah, it was. See you later, no. Same thing. It's like they're throwing themselves on his club or on his mace there. +4 against +2 for Sir Desnir. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so that's going to be a 20. He's going to take 7 damage and go down to 5. He's getting tired. He's getting tired of all the killing he's doing. Here, you're going to end up going 5 and not making it with the first one. Second one, he'll end up in melee. One action. This is in range of Shadow Deep, and guys can get wounded, although I don't think anyone else is at 4 or less. Everybody else is higher than 4. And everyone else just straight up died. Then, your turn. Soldier phase. So I think first things first, we get ourselves moving. So 7 will put us here. Oh, do we want to go to that one? We gotta be further away. Yeah, we're just gonna go 7 to here. We gotta stay, we gotta have somebody be closer to Borak here, and then 3.5 will get us up to here. So that next turn we can unlock the lock. And then we're just gonna go 9 with Dord up to here. And these guys are gonna work to unlock the lock. It's you! You really need to finish this guy off, because he's gonna come for you otherwise. You're gonna go 6 this way and leave Dord closer, but then you're gonna throw an arrow at him. He's +5 now because he moved, but he's in the open. Missed. Right. All right. Who shows up? End of round. 20. So that's going to be another knight because Borak's already here. Archer on a random corner. So 1 to 5 and then clockwise. So just over here. Wanted, but not the worst thing in the world because we hopefully get that lock unlocked. Track of rounds now because Borak's already here. So it's just wizard phase. And I think we just, yeah, it's just you and me, Jeeves. I think that's what we do. Just gonna go walk 4. He's not going to do anything except for stand in this doorway and stare him down. And then we're gonna go 8 because of our fleet feet up to here. Good old fleet feet. And then Jeeves is just gonna be like, hello, this thing you shall not pass. And then we're gonna go 4 more and go stand next to this. Hello. Goes, and he just gets riled up and jumps into combat with Jeeves. Jeeves is, you know, the greatest zombie on Earth. He's fight +0. Borak is fight +5. 20, which is more than enough to kill Jeeves. Always make another Jeeves. And in the spirit of that, it is now the apprentice phase. And what we're going to do is basically what I just said, which is move 6 over to here. Whoop. And then make another Jeeves. The spare parts that we have offset the desire to not raise a zombie, so it's on an 8. We'll cut for 2 and go down to 9. And then make another Jeeves. We basically just put him back on his feet, hum arms and legs at him. Good thing we live in a crypt and we got lots of extra body parts. You rang. Cast. All right, so it's monster in time. Closest are going to be over here, so we'll start with this one, fighting the thug, fighting into... Actually, we'll do the knight first. He's not wounded. Knight fighting into poor Smit. So +3 against +4. That's an 8 to a 13. Smit is down. Good. So he jumps over to here then because he's in melee. And Sir Desnir is going to fight... Actually, sorry, his second action then would be to move into melee. And then that thug's going to fight Sir Desnir because he's already in melee. +2 against +4. Desnir gets an 18 and he'll drive him back, which will give him 8 damage. 2 left. And then this thug comes piling into Sir Desnir. He's got 9 wounds left. +2 against +4. Come on, Sir Desnir, show your mettle. Yeah, you do. 19 to 23 just obliterates him. No kill counter for Sir Desnir because, yeah, it's getting real over there. All right then, well, I think you're next closest, and definitely Dorg is closer to you, because you can't really see Sir Desnir, so you're going to go with 1 action, 5. Just run around here. Come back! Heading towards Dorg, going 9 with the thought. Actually, sorry, he won't. He'll try and take a shot, but he's going to go 7.5, and end up there, because he's a knight. Dorg, +2 against his +4. We laugh and get out of the way. Soldiering time. Well, easy stuff. My thief is going to walk his 10.5 over to the lock. My barbarian's not going to make it this turn, but he will make it next turn. So we're going to go 9 and go stand with the whiz. Just divert everybody. Don't want you to die, but I can't really help you too well right now. I am tempted to go somewhere where I could see that knight with my archer, but I'm also just to fire my archer into Borak and try and wound him. Maybe you can win this first. So it's +4 against +4. No one's wounded. Pfft, all day. Sit. You're not a real knight. Shin. What do we want to do? I mean, we just want to get out of the way, really. So we're just going to go stand over here. Not be closer than Jeeves, the zombie. And just get out of the way of this bow shot. And then we're going to take a bow shot on that last thug. +2. Dials it in. Oh my god, we're a bunch of killers today. Sleep till Brooklyn today. So let's do some more bad guys showing up. So what do we got for bad guys? 15. A thug and an archer on 3, which is over here. Poor Dross. That's not where we wanted them to show up, but not the end of the world. New round. Well, wizard phase. I mean, we have to unlock this thing. Going to group activate, we are simply going to allow the wizard to hopefully murder people with bone darts. So he's just going to take a step over to here, and then he's going to cast a bone dart on that archer. Does he get it off first of all? 18 he does. It'll be +5 against +2. 22, yeah, that's gonna kill that guy. There goes, and he's just gonna pile into poor old Jeeves, who just keeps coming back to life. +0 against +5 for Borak. That's 25. Obliterates Jeeves. We're not going to group activate, and guess what? We're going to bring Jeeves. So we're just going to cast another Jeeves and just put him right back in melee. 4, so we needed 4 more points. We'll have to cut down to 6, and that's going to leave us with 7 left. And we literally just summoned Jeeves back in contact. Let's go. We could try and pile into Borak and kill him. We really could. Do we want to do that? Sir, do you think you can do it? You are the Slayer of Gnolls. We're going to do it. We're going to walk into melee, and we're just going to pray that this works. You can't go again. We still have a soldier phase after this. All right, bad guys. Closest to the enemy is going to be, I think, over here. Thugly, going to go 9. Just ends up in melee. And then he'll take a shot. So randomizing. Does he hit his buddy? 1 to 10 hits his buddy. He hits his buddy. +2 against +2. No, they miss. They both miss. 5 towards Dord again. Rare, come back. Wounded, so one action. And then going towards Dord as well. So he's going to go 5 to there, and then 2.5, and not quite make it. Phase, well, we got to open this lock, so Dord's just going to go stand over there, and then at the start of the next turn the lock will open. And then Sir Desnir, this is your chance, man. Slay the beast. See if you can kill Borak. Or becomes fight +8 against +5 for Borak. Don't screw this up. Don't screw this up. Don't screw this up. Not bad. +8's 19. So he's going to take 7 points of damage. 9 left. And what's cool is he should be attacking. Oh no, he's going to have to randomize. They both have the same health. Slightly less than Jeeves, who only has 6. So then over here, we're going to fight. Fight +2 against fight +2 for my archer. Come on, draws. Be the Slayer we need. 19. So you'll have 1 hit point left and get pushed back. Just going to move 6 and be like, whatever, nerd. Still have 2 left, because he's only armed with a dagger, not a hand weapon. And I think that's it. Turn. Guess what happens? This all arrives, but what kind of creatures spawn in this round? Something horrifying, no doubt. 4. Spawn over here. Not the worst thing in the world, but Draws is going to have to deal with that. Well, it's down to this. I think we just go like this. We're going to have the Wiz walk over to here, and he's going to cast a Sweet Steal Health. Try and get some health back on this knight. Health is going to be on a 10. Can he do it? No, but he could cut for 4 and then only lose 1 and do 3 damage. That's what he's going to do. So he'll cut for 4 to make it go off, and then he basically goes down to 10 because he heals back 3 afterwards, and he'll take 3 and go down to 9. I rolled a 20 for the resist. It doesn't go off. So he just fails by 2 and takes no damage, stays at 11. And may just kill everyone. So 1 to 10, he's going to attack Sir Desnir, and then on a 11 plus, he'll attack the apprentice. He's going to attack our apprentice, Killian. He's +1, +4 is +5. So they're both +5 here. What happens? Whoa, we got a 22. 22 is going to be 10 more damage. That just kills him. Good job, Killian. Oh, Killian without kill. Wait, some actions on that. All right, well, let's do the easy stuff then. And let's, I guess, group activate with the apprentice. We'll send the legendary zombie Jeeves over here, going 6. We'll send Sir Desnir over here to go guard the exit. He'll go 7.5. And just insinuate himself between this thug and draws. And then Killian himself, he'll take a walk 6 over to here, and he's going to try and cast a Bone Dart, I guess. Bone Dart. Here, and he's going to try and steal health off that knight. Straight kills him. So steal health's on a 10, goes to a 12. Doesn't get it off, and fails by 6, so he takes a point of damage. I could cut for... No, I need a 6 to cut for. I'd die if I did it. So down to 4. Here comes the bad guys. The knight's going to head over here and fight good old Jeeves. Fight 0 for Jeeves, fight 4 for the knight. So 18, that's going to kill Jeeves exactly. Closest is going to be Sir Killian, so he's just... Or sorry, Sir Desnir, so he's going to walk up and fight him. That thug at +2. Sir Desnir +4. 16, just slays the thug. Towards Killian, because he's the closest thing you can see. Going up to there, 1 action because he's wounded. Only had 1 action as well. He's still there, sadly, because he's down to 2 health. Draws, hopefully. And then these two, both going 9. So the first one going 9 up to here. And then the archer moving to game line of sight to head to here. Or just behind there and take a shot. Go to there. Take a shot. So draws is +2 because he moved in cover. Draws ducks it. He's +4. Great. So that's all the bad guy movement, it looks like. And where does the soldiers want to go? So draws. It's just going to jump on here and fight at +4 against that thug. That's a 8. Not enough to kill him. I'm going to drive him back, because why not? Fellas, going to walk over here, pick up a treasure, and then walk up over here, pick up a treasure. Knowles, number 5. You're over here on number 1. Not the worst thing that can happen. Anyways, well, I think it's going to be pretty obvious what we're going to do. We're just going to start running. So we're going to move 8 with the boss, and he's going to land himself over here. These fellas are just going to run. So he runs 7 and then 2.5. No slowing down for treasure in this. And then he'll end up going 9. Get out of here, Dord. Going 9 to here. The boss with his fleet feet. And the boss is going to cast Steal Health on this knight, try and kill him. Oh my god, no. And the will roll even just canceling it at all. And now this knight's going to come fight us, which is bad. How do we want to fix this? Now it's apprentice phase, and all we can really do... we could kill that knight, which I really want to do because we won't get ganged up on. But I have to get this off. We're just going to walk to here. Yeah, we're going to walk to here. It would be an 8 to bring on another Jeeves, which is what we're going to do. He's on. We do with a 9. All right, well, Jeeves, you got to survive 2 of these knights. Monster in time. Closest one will be over here. He'll just jump in and everyone will snap 2. He has 1 action because he's wounded. Then I think you're closest. You're going to jump on a Jeeves, fight +4, and get a 8, which is a 12. Sorry, an 8 to a 10. But he's armor 12, so Jeeves doesn't take any damage. And then it's 1 move for you. And you'll end up here. Right. Remaining bad guys. We have a thug. Oops, you're supposed to be an archer. Wrong model. He's going to walk up 6, and then 3 more to engage draws. He's going to move up 6 just to be able to see. He's already moved away, and then he's going to shoot into combat with Sir Desnir, and Sir Desnir on a 11 plus will get hit, otherwise it's the thug. It's Desnir. Moved, so fight +5 against shoot +2. That's a 10 to a 13, but he's armor 13, so the arrow just bounces off. Over here, can't really see anybody, so he's gonna move up 6, so he can. And then take a shot into, I guess the closest would actually be into Jeeves. Now Jeeves is in melee with 2 guys. So on a 1 to 7, then 8 to 14, it'll be the bad guys. We'll start with the wounded one, and then 8 plus Jeeves. It's Jeeves. So 2 guys in the way, so it's going to be fight +2 against, fight +2, +3 because the Knoll moved against shoot +2. So it's a 14 to a 13 misses. Okay, guys, so it's on to the rest. Well, we'll start with you, and you get to go 7 to here, and then 3.5 around the corner. So just flying around with your treasure. And then Dord doing much the same, going 9, so put that an inch away, and ends up over here. Because the loot's what's important, that's what we're here for. Yeah, gonna try and murder this guy. I forgot he's wounded, so he's +0 as well. So 15 to 6. It's gonna be 2 damage. Desnir is now wounded. Oh no, down to 3. Ross is gonna try and hit that guy. He'll hit the wounded one actually. Yeah, +2 against 0. 15, so have to kill it. Thug though. And that looks like all the soldiers. Horsemen's for the gnolls. 4. That looks like it's just gonna be a thug. 4, so 2 thugs appear over here. Getting in our business. Time. Yeah, let's just walk 8 over to here. And then let's steal health. Actually, sorry. First action, let's use a potion on you. No, let's just walk away. Let's just walk away to here, 8. Yep. And then let's steal health and try and kill that knight. You can do this. You've got 11 health. You go back to full. Steal health's on a 10 for you. Just do it. And then it's opposed if we get it off. Oh my god. Every single opposed roll. So we haven't killed that guy. We'll do much the same thing here. We're going to walk 6 with Killian. And he needs a 12 to do this. Come on. 12 to cast. There we go. He has to cut to do it. So cut for 1, make it a 12. That's a 10 total with the will bonus. So he's going to gain 2 and go to 7. All right, so it's now Knowles. So starting with 1 in melee over here. Actually, let's do the one against Jeeves, the knight. 0 to 9, doesn't do any damage, just stays in melee. Next closest over here, this thug fighting into Dross. Dross wins the fight and does 3 damage, and also drives him back, so he's got 7 left, because that's a dagger. Then this one's going to try and shoot Sir Killian. Sorry, Desnir, sorry. Desnir ducks, getting a 22 to an 18. I'm piling down the road. Going 9 each. He's going to take a shot into his friend, but on a 1 to 10 he hits the knight. No, he hits into Jeeves. Plus 1 because of the guy in the way. That's a 14 to a 20. That's going to kill Jeeves. Everybody else. So Desnir, you're not feeling good. But you're just going to go get yourself into melee. No, you're just going to walk 5 this way. So 4 more, I moved him about an inch. He's going to walk over to here. Then you're going to go 7 and then 3.5 and be right at the door. Ready to leave. Dord's going to go and he's going to go 9 and just about be ready to leave. You're going to take a shot into this thug with your bow, because why not? Fight 2. Do you hit him? 12 to 15. No, you don't. So your second move, you're just going to go, I guess, stand here. Reinforcements. 3. All thugs appear over here now. Oh, sorry, there's no archer over here, isn't there? He'll shoot at Dord. Actually, he would have shot at... Who would have been there? They would have been back here. So he would have shot at, I guess, that melee. Yeah, so 1 to 10 he would hit his friend. No, he hit into my archer. And did 16, so that's going to be 6 points of damage. He'd have 4 left. He'd be wounded, actually. So he would have just pushed him out of melee and then stood there. Either he would have won the fight, but no damage because of the fight modifier. Over here, and it's new turn. Well, we're close to the end stretch here. Everybody's kind of beat up, but we've got options. The most important of which is going to be that we really, really, really need to get the treasure off the table. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have the Wiz go. He's going to group activate with my archer. And he's going to walk his 8 as he do. Go stand on the other side of Sir Desnir. because he can with his fleet feet. Then he is going to use his healing potion on Sir Desnier and take him up to 8 hit points. Because you can use a heal pot on someone in base contact. So chug-a-lug, Sir Desnier, feel better. Have the legendary draws go, and he's just going to walk into melee. Like so. Like that. Hang up bonus. Then we're going to have, I guess, my apprentice go. He's got 7 left. He's going to walk his 6 over to here. Now that thug's engaged. And steal life. -1 will, and he needs a 10 to do this with steal health, 12 because he's an apprentice. Oh, and he fails spectacularly by 11 and takes 2 damage. 5. To take a spell, and almost died from casting, which is sweet. Which we've done several times now. In fact, like 5 times. So the apprentice and wizard having gone, it's now down to the closest, which is you. You're going to fight Poor Draws, who's at minus a bunch, -2. So he's fight 0 against fight 2 for that thug. He just dies. Good job, Draws. And he's going to pile into the boss. Here we'll snap into melee as well. Then this first thug is going to come up 6, not quite make it, and then pile into Sir Desnier. Next closest will be the other thug, do the same thing. And then this archer is going to walk, well, he doesn't have to walk anywhere, he's just going to shoot him in combat. So 1 to 7, and then 8 to 14 against the thug. So he shoots his own friend in the back, +2 against +2. And he gets a 16, which is 6 damage, he'll have 4 left. He's going to walk 7.5 because he's slow, because he's a knight, and end up here. And then this archer is going to move towards the point of interest, which is the middle of the table, until he gets line of sight, which should be not quite now. Oh no, he can see my thief. And it'll be +3 for the thief because it moved in a piece of terrain against +2 shot. So it's going to be a 21 for my thief, and he's okay. Soldier phase, Sir Desnier. I really need you to, well, first of all, you're leaving, Thiefly. You're just gone. See you later. And then Sir Desnier is going to try and kill this wounded thug. He's fight +4 against its 0. That's 18. Sure, why not? Take 5 damage on Sir Desnier and get us back to wounded, down to 3. Because Sir Desnier cannot catch a break from a wounded thug. Brian's going to leave as well, because this is all that matters. Around, oh sorry, and there's 2 thugs over here. My bad. They're going to have 9 and 9. Ooh. Bow and arrow one, which would be into the wizard. And we duck 18 to, oh no, actually 18 to 19. 2, not good at all. Reinforcements arrive. 6. Sure on 3. So the no archer appears over here. So there's 2 of them standing there now. And it's wizard phase. We're just going to group activate. And I'm going to say peace out because I have 2 health left and be like, bye! And then Sir Desnier is going to attack that gnoll. Actually, sorry. First, we'll have you attack there, Killian. Fight 1 against fight 2 for that thug. 17. Sweet. So you get to push him back an inch. And do 7 points of damage. He's going to have 3 left. Then you're just going to book it and be like, later, nerds. And you can make it to the door, so you're gone. And then Sir Desnier is going to go after all these gnolls. So the first one in melee will be, let's do the unwounded one, fight +2 against fight +4. No, fight +2 now because he's wounded. So that's a 15. 2 more damage. He's down to 1. And then the wounded one against the wounded gnoll. So fight +2 against fight +0 for the gnoll. 18, so Desnier's down. The lion's share of the killing, so we don't feel bad about it. So Desnier, Smit, his footman, and Draws all getting knocked out of action. Treasures escaped and generally did okay. So Sir Desnier, you were the hero we needed. Did you live? 14, he's fine. Smit, your footman, also fine. Archer, 5, he's going to miss again. Sword of Wounding and Healing, a hand weapon at +1 damage. Furthermore, its pommel has a draft of healing potion. Between games, you can heal up to 2 lost health. You can replenish the sword, sorry. So it only heals 2 points, not 5 points, but that's pretty cool. So if I make a healing potion between games, I can use it to fill the sword plus up. I'm cool with that. So let's give that to the Wiz. Crossbow is a spiked stock that hurts me to take damage, but then I deal additional damage as well. I don't think I like that. So now how much is it worth though? Because if it's worth a lot of money, I'll take it and then sell it. The vampiric crossbow is worth 300. No, we're just gonna roll. Plain Jane counting treasure and see what we get. 15, I like that. 60 crowns and a grimoire. Well, I find big die will be the top row and then little die will be the bottom row, or side row. So 9 to 15, so 9 and then down to 15. We found Elemental Ball, sweet, that would have been handy for those gnolls. Spells, we managed to grab a grand total of 55 experience, which takes us to 60 in the bank. And then 20 for each figure that left, and there was 3 figures that left. Without having been knocked out. And that was 60, so that's going to take us to 70 plus 60 is 130, plus 40 for treasure tokens is 170, plus 40 is 210, plus 40 for killing Borok is going to be 250. Absolute boatload of gnolls and gnoll knights, but we don't get any experience for them. We just get experience for casting spells in this one. One more person having left the table. 2 killing left as well. So it's 80 from leaving the table, 120 for the 2 treasure tokens, plus 80 is 200, so we're at 250. For spells is going to be 270. Then fight up for Paxton, as he just did a whole bunch of killing, and then fight and health will go up for killing as well, and that puts us at level 4 with 70 in the bank. 60 crowns, we are going to sell that, use that to buy 2 men-at-arms, which aren't painted yet, but this is fun because it means that I get to paint some stuff in between rounds of playing the game, and you'll get to see 2 new adventures. So there you go, escaping with the loot, acceptable casualties. I don't know how many Jeeves died, but several Jeeves also died. And yeah, and I'm excited for the next one, which is going to be Dog Days. There's going to be some magic crystals and some evil chrono hounds, and we're going to paint up some new warband members and some new miniatures for the bad guys, and I'm pretty excited. So we'll see you for that in 2 weeks. Next time, Ash. Have organic. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Desperate Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.